Hi, my name is Sagan Augustine, a certified financial planner. In this video, I would like to address what is the best way to give to your favorite charity. So, before I begin, I would like to introduce myself. Again, my name is Sagan Augustine, a certified financial planner. I can be reached at 239 444 4208. And you can also reach us on the web at www.jesurunwealth.com. So, to answer the question, what's the best way to give to your favorite charity? Number one, there are several ways to give to your charity. You can give the funds directly, as you've have before. You can set up, if you have enough wealth, you can set up a private foundation, or you could set up some type of trust to give. But one of my favorite ways to give to your charity is using a little known technique called the donor advised fund. Again, I'm going to repeat that again. It's called the donor advised fund, or as I like to refer to it by its acronym, DAF. So with that being said, why is the donor advised fund such a benefit on how to give? Number one, the benefit, right? The benefit of giving to your charity that you like. And so, for example, oftentimes when you're an athlete or when you make a bigger chunk of money in one given year, the donor advised fund is going to help you, because as opposed to you giving money away at one chunk of money at one time, you can actually put money into a bucket called the donor advised fund. And basically what that is, that's a nonprofit account that you would write a check out to. You put it in that with that donor advised nonprofit. And essentially what you do is you take the tax benefit now, but you don't have to give the money away now. You can give the money away sometime in the future, or a time of your choosing. So in practice, here's how the donor advised fund would work. I make a certain amount of money this year. Let's say I love to give to my neighborhood Little League football team. What I can do is set aside a big chunk of money. Let's say $100,000. I put $100,000, write a check into the donor advised fund. That money would grow depending on the investment that I selected to be within that. But let's just call it today's rates. Today, I can get a CD or a money market rate somewhere around 5%. So, for example, I take the $100,000, put it in my donor advised fund. Those funds in this situation would make 5% because of the investment that I selected to be in there. So off $100,000, I can expect $5,000 in interest. I would then take that $5,000 every single year. I can give that to my favorite Little League football team. That's one way of how the donor advised fund would work, right? The other benefit to why a donor advised fund is preferable in my, which is why I like to use them, or I like to advise my clients to use them, is that you don't have to give away the money that year. So you can take the write-off, the tax advantage write-off, you can take that this year. And again, you don't have to give the money away till sometime in the future. So it could be a situation where you just want to store monies away, and then later on in the future, you're going to give it to your church, or you're going to give it to the Little League football team, or however you decide to do that. As long as they're a recognized public charity, you're not going to have any issues with regards to sending money to your favorite nonprofit or public organization. So, and lastly, the other benefit that I would like to say about the donor advised fund is that you have privacy. So, for example, when you go file your taxes and you have different charitable receipts that you may have, I can look at your tax return and have an idea of the type of person you are, or but sometimes you want to keep that private. So, how do you keep that private? The donor advised fund can help you keep that private, because the only thing that you're going to see on your tax document the year that you give to the donor advised fund is that particular donor advised fund that you selected, right? Other than that, the money that is distributed out, it's nobody's business but your own. Either yourself and your wife, or yourself and your family's decision that you made. But so that's the other element that I like about the donor advised fund. So just a quick recap of why I like the donor advised fund. Number one, you're giving it to your favorite charity, right? Number two, you can take the tax write-off in the year that you make the contribution. Number three, you don't have to give the money away right away. You can let it build over time and give it away at a time to your liking, right? So, and then number four, another reason why I like the donor advised fund is the privacy. The privacy that you don't have to share with your tax person, or the person that's looking over your taxes, who you're giving the money to. You and your family is making an impact, and you know that you're making the impact, and you don't have to necessarily share, what one hand is doing with the other. You don't have to necessarily share that information that you'd like to keep private. Again, my name is Sagan, a certified financial planner, and this was me answering the question of how do you give to your favorite charity? Again, if you want to reach out, I'd be more than happy to help you in any way that I can. You can go to www.jesurunwealth.com. That's JESURUNWEALTH.com. Again, that's Jesurun Wealth. Thanks, and have a great day.